going to continue on with this. I'm going to add a... Since now we're dealing with a Gundam mission, I also have more Gundams than needed. Let me see who it is. Oh, a Gundam Mark II, so... Honestly, I wouldn't mind having the Zeta Gundams. What's called... The Zeta Gundams SSR, but I'm probably never picking that up. Dude, there's so many SSRs I want that I can't get due to the world being evil. Which Gundams? Well, I guess the only other Gundam I have for now. Barbatos! Alright. So, of course, Bosons and then Jared. No, I wanted a scope dog? Really? So I should have chosen Chiriko? Ah, well. We're at the bridge of the Rock Highland. And that concludes the summary of what has happened. So while they're seeing this thing in space, just what the hell were the Fetties doing? I'd have a similar reaction myself, if not for who it was that took it. Indeed, Char took action just when we'd heard rumors that he was up to something. Does he intend to use it as a base for his forces? No. Judging from Zeon's methods in the past, he most likely intends to drop it onto the Earth. If one in his position was to attempt to topple a world government with inferior forces, it would be the most effective method. I think so as well. And I take it La Nobel plans to put a stop to this guy? Exactly. We're at the briefing room. As I'm sure you've already heard, Neo Zeon is planning to drop an asteroid known as Fifth Luna on our planet. The predicted drop is Lhasa. The predicted drop site is Lhasa, where the military headquarters is located. If we lose this place, it will be a devastating blow to the military. We must avoid this at all costs. Neo Zeon is a pretty dangerous organization, right? I hadn't noticed what they were up to until now. I suppose it could be because we were so focused on contending with our foreign enemies, such as the Zonders. This isn't the time for humanity to be fighting each other. We're just leaving ourselves open for the aliens to take advantage of. Mom gave her life to protect Earth, and yet... Hey, your mom gave her life to protect your Earth, not this Earth. That just goes to show how deep-rooted the antagonism between those who live on Earth and those who live in space really is in this world. That doesn't mean they should do something like this. Indeed, the military has already taken steps in order to prevent it from succeeding, which is why they want all of you, as well as La Nobel, to assist in preventing the drop. Us as well? The enemy completely outflanked the military and got the jump on them, so their forces aren't prepared to respond. How are they that careless? So since they got their hands full, they'll take any others that happen to be around. And the death of a few parallel worlders won't be turning any heads to the military. I'm sure that's part of it, but the military does believe we possess the power to destroy Fifth Luna. Not to mention, this unit has a number of Gundams in its possession. I imagine that makes it easy to appeal to the masses. The myth the Gundams always bring about victory, huh? Too bad it's just superstition. Setsuna. Season 1 Setsuna meeting Char's counterattack armor was like a dream. Because this is an armor that's matured, that understands what the Gundam truly is, versus a naive young Setsuna that believes the Gundam is everything. But yeah, it's not going to be so easy. It's a freaking asteroid, and they want us to do this while the Earth's gravity is pulling us down too? They're pretty much sending us to die. So what? The people of this world don't want to deal with it, but it's fine if someone else does? Well, I, for one, don't plan on having a pointless death in a world I didn't even know existed. It's not wrong. Organ, you're not seriously considering going through with this plan, right? We're doing it. What? We've got a condition. Alright, we've got a condition. We pull this off, and I want all the restrictions they're piling on us taken off. Oh. Those... they were annoying. Yeah, but at the same time, those annoying people have been the ones that were backing us. If they all go under because of this, we're gonna give them a harder... have a hard time searching for gates. Well, that's true. This is a dangerous operation, and I can't guarantee your safety. But even so, I'm asking for your help. Oh boy. Let's go! Chapter 22, or Episode 22. Fly towards space. All ships had nearly finished launch preparations. If we keep this pace, we'll make it in time for the 5th lunar drop. It's actually going smoother than I expected. That's due to the American GGG's cooperation. Thank you for your assistance, Dr. Liger. Well, if Meteor fell down to Earth, that'd make problems for the rest of us too, so don't sweat it. That's Dr. Shishio's brother, apparently. He turned out to be a pretty funky guy as well. That's how he normally is, but my father happened to be here. Uh-oh. Oh, we've detected an enemy transfer reading on our sensors. The transfer pattern is... it's boson! What? I predicted you'd be preparing to go into space. I won't let this opportunity pass me by. Boson. Why now? We're unable to move the ships right now. This is the worst time for an attack. The Oceanus is the only ship that can break through the atmosphere on its own. Should we disconnect from the mass driver? We wouldn't be able to do so right away. We need to consider what would happen afterwards. It's unavoidable. We'll delay launching with the mass driver until the last minute. Mobile units. Intercept the enemy during that time. You've come out. If we can defeat you here, then all the better. But even if we can't, just stopping you will be sufficient. Seems they don't care about our situation. To those Bozonians, a single meteor hitting the Earth isn't a concern for them. You won't have your way, Boson. We'll end this sooner rather than later. It looks like Milano Bell will intercept them. It's still too early to unveil that, after all. Alright, let's go through with this. Gundams. I get a Gundam. You get a Gundam. Ishi, me, Gundam. Yeah. We're in Gundam land. Gundam style. Yeah. Almost through with this. We'll get them to all die right there. Oh. Oh. Hey, I can use mace. And of course, nothing can really damage this thing, can it? Nothing except the beam saver. Is this the mace? No. Now let's finish this. Oops. Vile earthlings. However, I will not merely retreat. I can bring down at least one battleship. That son of a... Is he planning to ram us? Collision imminent. Ha ha ha. Not to sink you. Whoa. An attack? What was that just now? You aliens shouldn't get so cocky here on Earth. A Gundam? Black Mark II. Is it Jared? Yeah, I got way too many items I'm gonna have to have. I do got the amount of items. Okay, so it looks like the team I should have chosen was Camille, Chiriko, and Mikazuki. He's got one right. All units, concentrate your fire on the boson mothership. Ugh. I didn't think there were things that would have reinforcements. I'll remember this. That unit saved us, right? Don't let your guard down. This slot has attacked us before. Jared, why did you help us? Did hell freeze over? Don't get the wrong idea. I never had the slightest intention of helping you. My target is the same as it's always been. Ugh. Jared, you... We're trying to stop 5th Luna. Are you really planning on getting in the way of that? Oh, don't worry. We'll be more than happy to let you go. As soon as you hand over the key to the box. Idiot. Does he really think it's time for that? His own planet is in serious danger and yet. So we gotta kill more. Yo, is there any Humbrobbies? Nah, these are Barzams, I think. Hold on, what are these things? Yeah, they're just Barzams. Bruh, Humbrobby doesn't get enough love. We'll just kill them. I do wonder though, like, in this timeline Jared survived. That means Shirako's dead. I wonder how many dead love interests Jared has in this timeline. Because remember, each time Jared got a new love interest in the original Zeta Gundam, Camille would literally kill the love interest. It's like the funniest thing ever. It's funny, sad. It kind of, I guess it was a way to spice up a rivalry in a sense, because not only did it cement Jared's hate for Camille, it cemented the fact that his whole existence was basically, he just wants to kill Camille. That's all he cares about. So it does make one wonder. Oh, heck yeah. Meet the power of Beam Magnum. Look how beautiful his Beam Magnum is. And now the most important thing, this Trans Am. There's no way a Gundam Mark II could keep up with Trans Am. Okay. If only I had a better machine. Back off, Jared. We don't have time to fight you. I know, but if I withdraw now, then there'd have been no reason for me to come out here in the first place. Well, you did protect us, so that's one reason. Then you know just how pointless this is. What? Aren't lives what you're fighting for? Aren't you an Earthling? Ugh. The mission is a failure. We're returning to base. They retreated? You withdrew rather easily, considering the kind of man he is. Maybe Jerry didn't fully agree with his mission this time. At least, that's how it felt to me. I can't believe they'd use the Titan's remnants to try and take the Unicorn. Who would go this far? All units, return to your ships. Once we've recovered everyone, we'll resume the launch sequence. Phew. Even I was a little nervous when the Titan's remnants showed up. But the ramifications of this battle may end up being too great. We're going to be late to the party because of this. We can only hope this doesn't prove fatal. Now we're going into space. Right. On Martha, if the Unicorn falls into the hands of the enemy again, then we'll crash it again, or at worst, destroy it. Should that time come, then we will make use of the Lion. That machine? We don't have a pilot that can handle it. Just what do you think we've been readjusting the girl for? As long as I'm in charge, the Foundation's interests will not be swayed by anyone. Dang, evil old lady. It's like Cruella de Vil, but evil. Ah well, we completed the stage though. So now we're going up to space to stop one mini meteor drop. But we know that in this game's story, I read ahead a bit, Char aims on dropping Axis on Nerve. He hates Evangelion that much. Ooh, Char's counterattacking me. Yeah, we'll stick with Gundams for now like this. Alright then. Let's go through with it. Dang, I really gotta redo a lot of missions probably on my own time. We're at the bridge. It's not quite like we planned, but we made it up in space. All ships, what's your status? Archangel, no problems to report. Nothing wrong with the Acerbi either. There are no abnormalities with our ships as well. Captain, we've intercepted a Federation forces transmission. They've already begun battle at 5th Luna. Tch, I knew we'd be late. All ships, set course for 5th Luna. Maximum combat speed. We're at the hangar. Dropping 5th Luna. An act that, if allowed to happen, will save the lives of many people. Are you feeling something from all this? Is the thing inside you urging you to take action? It's humans who are dropping the asteroid in the first place. If my mission is to protect the lives of humans, then which side do I protect? That's hard to say. Since we're not from this world, we can't just arbitrarily declare which side is right. But even if it's not our place to do so, I'll say that I don't think dropping Bit Luna is the correct thing to do. What do you base that on? Nothing. It's the decision I came to myself. Nothing. Yes, so if I'm wrong, I just have to accept it and everything else it entails, because it was my own choice. I see. Oh, is that Lieutenant Armor and First Lieutenant Camille? They appear to be talking about something. Magandito, what's wrong? Nothing. You just looked like you were talking seriously, so I... Sorry. It's fine. Camille and I were talking about Char. Char. Char-Aznable, you mean? Yes. Lieutenant Umbro and I have fought alongside him before. Char once fought in order to set the Federation on the right path, but now it's the opposite. He's given up on the people that have remained on Earth. Why is that? Because the people of the Earth still won't change, even after all the turning points humanity has endured. The invaders' attack, Second Impact, the 1-year war. Maybe that's true for the people in power, but that doesn't mean it goes for all people living on Earth. He's also an intellectual. That's why he plans to do something both radical and revolutionary. He thinks that by doing so, he can bring about true change. You speak as though you understand this man. The lieutenant has been involved with that man throughout the 1-year war, and has both enemies and allies. You could say their fates are closely intertwined, but if he's going to be doing something extreme like a meteor drop, then I'll settle things with him here. Fate, huh? We're at the Relola's Bridge. Or Rulula's. Nanai, how are the Mosu teams doing? Battle goes well, but the Rock Island is approaching. Captain, in this operation. Yes, I'm well aware of my current position. Episode 23, Battle of Fifth Luna. Commander Bright and his troops still aren't here yet. If this keeps up, we can forget about stopping Char. They'll bring down the Nehalargama. Huh? It's an ally signal. Captain, it's the Rock Island. Please excuse us, Commander Bright. Char is just too good for us. No, you persevered admirably. We'll take over the front lines. The Nehalargama should withdraw. Understood. Our ship will prioritize backup. I'm taking off, Bright. Bright, I'm counting on you. So many enemies, and we still have to stop Fifth Luna despite all this. Heh, if it comes down to it, I'll use my super electromagnetic yo-yo to take out the enemies and meteor all at once. Ha, sounds promising. I'm not seeing Neo Zeon's flagship anywhere. Lieutenant Amuro, that man. Yeah, Char's still further in, so we'll just have to draw him out. So we can't attack just yet like that. Okay. So the only one that can really go crazy is Alleluia, because it's Alleluia. I am sad though this isn't a traditional Super Raw Wars, because I would love to see the random things Mikazuki would say to different characters. Alright, so we just gotta kill all these. Which Alleluia is doing perfectly. Yeah, take care of these guys for me. The power of Alleluia Baptism. It sometimes makes me hope that Gundam X spears in this game. We all know it's not. It's just one after another without end. We can't get so much as a foothold on 5th Luna. Uh-oh, new type senses. This is... You felt the tube notcher? The radars confirm new readings. They're coming. Londo Bell, you're late. That one's different from the other machines. Is it a custom unit? This Jag Dogga is customized for E-type use only. I'll take down both Amuro Ray and Camille Bidon. Ah, Guinea. Yeah, I don't use rental units normally. I only use it for the story, you know, for my dailies. Damn, Char. The intensity of that pilot's key was pinned down. Here they come. Probably gonna end up being the same exact thing as before. Nah. Let's finish these guys off. So apparently, real quick. Apparently, if Amuro fights Guni, they have quotes, but I didn't deploy them. So apparently he'll say, that's Amuro Ray's Gundam. He's just showing off with that white machine of his. And then Amuro will say, someone so young shouldn't harbor so much ill will. And then Banagir has a quote, which I'll actually show, hopefully. Nah. Funnels. Let's see how they attack with them funnels. Good. It's like most Gundam units, looks like he's limited to a 2 or 3 thing. Alright, so apparently Benadja has actual dialogue with this guy. So he says, where is it? This isn't like Miss Marita or Miss Four. His hostility is coming straight towards me. Even the captain wasn't able to catch the unicorn. But I will. Oh, apparently Camille has a quote with him. That Gundam is just an antique from the Grips conflict. You'll never beat me with a machine like that. And then Camille says, this guy's pretty full of himself. Okay. So now that we're done with that stuff. Let's finish this. I can imagine him going straight towards him, with those funnels having no effect. Ugh. I'm a new type. This shouldn't be happening. Guinea. I can still do this, officer. I can at least hold them off. Not so fast. We've identified a signature approaching your direction at high speeds. Stay alert. What did you say? Ugh. This feeling. Dito. This feeling. He's coming here? Could you mean... How? Didarion. It's him. This is our fate, is it? Yes. And the time has come to severe it. That makes sense then to this part. Alright. So in order to fully end the whole thing, we gotta take down Angilon. And good luck with that. Alright, yeah. Next part incoming. So thank you all for watching. Till the next part, goodbye.